Have you ever stopped to really think about how you're seeing these words right now? It's something we do effortlessly, every waking moment, yet the process is so complex and finely tuned that it puts the most advanced cameras to shame. Your eyes are living, self-adjusting optical instruments that capture light, translate it into electrical signals, and send it to your brain all in a fraction of a second. But how does this tiny, delicate organ actually pull off such an incredible feat? And what surprising secrets does it hold? It all starts with light. Everything you see is just reflected light entering your eye, bouncing off objects, and carrying information about color, shape, and movement. The first stop is the cornea, the clear, dome-shaped surface at the front of your eye. This isn't just a protective layer, it's responsible for bending and focusing light, much like the lens on a camera. But unlike a camera, your cornea is alive, constantly repairing itself and staying perfectly transparent. If it gets scratched, it can heal in just a day or two. After passing through the cornea, light reaches the pupil, the black circle in the center of your eye. But the pupil isn't just a static hole, it's a dynamic gateway controlled by the iris, the colorful part of your eye. The iris is a ring of muscle that expands or contracts to change the pupil's size, acting like the aperture on a camera. In bright sunlight, your pupils shrink to tiny dots to prevent too much light from flooding in. In the dark, they widen dramatically, sometimes up to 3 times their normal size, to capture every possible photon. Next, light travels through the lens, a flexible structure that fine-tunes focus. This is where things get really impressive. The lens changes shape on the fly, thickening to focus on close objects and flattening for distant ones, a process called accommodation. Ever wonder why your eyes feel tired after hours of reading or staring at a screen? That's your lens muscles working overtime to keep everything in focus. Over time, the lens becomes less flexible, which is why many people need reading glasses as they age. Once the light is properly focused, it hits the retina, a thin layer of tissue at the back of your eye. The retina is like the film in a camera, except far more advanced. It's packed with over 100 million light-sensitive cells called photoreceptors, rods and cones. Rods are incredibly sensitive to light, allowing you to see in near darkness, though only in shades of gray. Cones, on the other hand, are responsible for color vision and fine detail. There are 3 types of cones, each tuned to different wavelengths of light: red, green, and blue. Together, they allow you to distinguish millions of colors. But here's something truly astonishing. Your eyes can detect a single photon of light. That's the smallest possible unit of light, meaning your vision operates at the very limits of what physics allows. And while your eyes are amazing at capturing light, they're not perfect. There's a small spot on the retina where the optic nerve connects, creating a blind spot with no photoreceptors at all. Yet you never notice it because your brain fills in the gap using information from the other eye and surrounding areas. Once the rods and cones capture the light, they convert it into electrical signals that race along the optic nerve to your brain. But here's the twist: the image projected onto your retina is actually upside down. Your brain flips it right side up and stitches together input from both eyes to create a single, seamless 3D view of the world. It also compensates for tiny delays, predicting motion before it happens. That's why you can effortlessly catch a ball or dodge a flying object without consciously calculating its path. Your eyes are also constantly moving, making tiny, rapid adjustments called saccades. These movements happen so fast, up to 500 degrees per second, that you're usually unaware of them. Without them, your vision would fade to gray because the photoreceptors need changing stimulation to keep working. Even when you think you're staring at a fixed point, your eyes are making micro-movements to refresh the image. Tears are another unsung hero of vision. They're not just for crying. Your eyes produce a thin film of tears every few seconds to keep the surface smooth, clear, and free of debris. Blinking spreads these tears evenly, while also giving your brain a brief moment to process visual information. If you've ever had dry eyes, you know how quickly vision becomes blurry and uncomfortable without this lubrication. From the way your pupils adjust to light levels in milliseconds to the brain's ability to reconstruct a vivid, colorful world from raw data, the human eye is a masterpiece of biological engineering. It's a system so advanced that scientists still haven't fully replicated it in machines. So the next time you glance at a sunset, read a book, or recognize a friend's face, take a moment to appreciate the incredible machinery at work. Your eyes aren't just windows to the world, they're high-speed, self-repairing, ultra-sensitive detectors that make every moment of sight possible. And if you think that's amazing, Remember, this is just the beginning. Scientists are still uncovering new mysteries about how vision works, from how the brain processes images to why some people see colors differently. The more we learn, the more astonishing the human eye becomes. So keep looking, keep wondering, and don't forget to blink. If you enjoy diving into the science of sight, hit that bell button for more fascinating deep dives into how your body works. Got a burning question about the human eye? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to explore it in a future video.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.